I think we're on, man.
You think we're on?
I think so. I'm going to wait till oh my gosh, there it is.
There you are.
Well, fellas, good morning. First of all, this is Guido coming at you with the coffee talk from the left side of the Atlantic.
And it's Pilgrim with his cup of tea, with his Christmas Guido mug, with the bauble, from the correct side of the Atlantic, as usual.
Hopefully you're seeing this. It does seem to indicate that it is streaming.
I can see it, so if I can see it, anybody can see it.
We're this morning was a bit of a thrash because my new computer is deaded. So I can't play games on it. I could have streamed, I guess, but I needed to swap it out to my old computer. So now you're on the old computer again. But unfortunately, the two drives with all my Gucci files are over in that brick over there. And yeah, ABS has let me down, my friends. Banzai, thanks, man. There's not going to be any. Oh, that's not true. The Banzai Ducks things just showed up. All right, so at least that's working. There you go. The alert,
cool.
Oh, the alerts are working. It looks like the chat's working too, so that's nice.
That's good.
So the computer lasted exactly 2 weeks, and now it blue screens of death every time, but just about every time I try to play Roll the Tanks. It's awesome.
Yeah.
3,000.
Do you think it's just the games? It's the GPU can't handle the games or something?
I don't know. It's a
No.
clock Watchdog timeout, which, according to the internet, has about 800,000 things. Both, Banzai. Dude, I've spent 2 days trying to figure this out. Started with Windows 10, which is what was loaded. Upgraded to 11 and went, maybe there's some issue that a new Windows 11 load will fix. Nope. Then I reset the whole thing back to Windows 11 fresh install. Worked for about 12 games, and now it's back. Oh, man, I have... I don't know how many things I've done. I've been on the internet trying this, trying that, doing this, doing the other, monitoring that, monitoring the other. I think it's just a hardware issue of some kind. So it's, I don't know if it's bad RAM, CPU, conflict between the two, potential GPU stuff. I have no idea, man.
I guess it's return to sender, isn't it? Return to manufacturer and get them to square it away. But that leaves you without your new rig all over Christmas, doesn't it? Not very impressive, is it?
I'm not happy right now.
No.
So the funny thing is that this morning I get up. Well, so I did the whole reload of Windows yesterday. I played about 8 games last night. I had a party last night for a friend who's leaving. That's not helping my morning health either right now. So I come in here, get everything set up because I got my big monitors. I got my new rig. Turn the thing on. I'm like, oh yeah. So I'm working all this, getting ready. I was also getting ready for the stream afterwards because I'm doing the 12 days of Christmas. That's right, so that's the other problem. Like if it was just us, I would have, because it seems to be able to stream. I would have used the old rig and then called them on Monday morning and tried to figure that out. But I need to stream and play.
Yeah.
So I sat down and I played one game. I said, well, let's test it. Let's just make sure. And of course it crashes. I'm glad it didn't give me one good game.
Yeah, because you would have just carried on with it. Yeah.
Yeah, and then wait for the stream to actually crash.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we had to do a hot swap, man. I had to step to the spare this morning.
And it's a good job you kept it, actually. It's a good job you didn't give it away or sold it or whatever, you know what I mean?
Well, dude, I don't know if I've told you this before, but I have a superpower. I buy broken, expensive shit. I am not even kidding you how many times I've bought broken computers, electronics, TVs, anything expensive. I get the broken mother effing one every time.
They must see you walking in the store. There he is. That's the guy who buys the broken stuff.
I guess at this point it's a self-fulfilling prophecy, and I actually look for the broken one. I don't know. It's incredible. My wife knows it. She's like, dude, you're not going to buy something expensive, are you? That's going to be 2 months of pain.
Do it.
And I got through 2 weeks. I'm like, curse broken, amazing.
Yeah.
And then I started talking about it. Then I started saying, oh yeah, everything's going great. It's awesome. Everyone's asking me about it. I'm like, yep, cool. It's really cool. Blah. And then it just craps the bed 2 days ago. It's unbelievable.
But that's a lot of dollars to be a defunct system, isn't it? It's a lot of dollars. So the company's going to have to step up, surely. I mean, I know you're going to contact them on Monday and give them both barrels. They probably need more than both barrels, actually. They need a broadside from the HMS Royal Oak or something, you know what I mean? But I don't. Do you know, saying, like we said off air, quite possibly, if you'd built the rig yourself, it wouldn't have been a problem. But it's getting all the bits that you wanted.
Oh, man, unreal. Yeah, so... Yeah.
Mad Dog had the same problem.
Really?
Yeah, Banzai was saying Mad Dog had the same type of issue with his new rig.
Blue screening? I'm trying to find... Where did he say that?
A little bit
Mad
further
Dog
back
same, yeah. So what I'm getting, guys, is clock watchdog timeout. I also got a machine check exception occasionally, but the most common one, stop code clock watchdog timeout, which is usually some kind of memory thing. The one core not syncing with and sending the right info or something. I don't know. Yeah, Kedge, I am absolutely rethinking ABS brand right. It's got pretty good reviews. It's like anything, you can find a negative review about it. I don't know if I said thank you to Banzai Duck for the sub, man. Thank you.
You did, yeah, you did say.
Returned it a couple times. Great. That's great news. It's perfect. It's exactly
it's not what you need.
What I want.
Not what you need.
All right, you know what? That's enough whining and crying and whinging and bitching.
Yeah. Okay.
We're going to talk some tanks. Let's see. Channel news. I finished this thing, the 40TP. And,
cool. All right.
We'll just humble brag a little bit here. I think I'm number 2.
Oh, you're going to show us. You're going to show us.
Well, I'm number 2 on the server with it.
Get out,
This month. And the month's not over, so I'll probably slip down a few. But doing well right now. And I finished the 3002 and got to 11 on that one. Man, this thing, people are rocking. Look at the difference between the two ratings. This one's 51 and I'm second. This one's 56 and I'm 11th. Like 61 is the top guy. A bunch of 6s and high 5s. So I liked the 3002M. That's a really cool tank. This one was okay too. I did a video on it. Also, I
do like that tank, to be honest.
Yeah, I like it quite a bit.
For me, it suits my playstyle. I do like it. Yeah, absolutely.
Slow enough to keep you out of trouble.
Absolutely, yeah. So I don't get too over aggressive.
Fast enough to get you in the fight, slow enough to keep you, out of trouble.
That's exactly what it does for me. Wow.
So we're moving on. The next tanks are going to be the 100-01, which I quite like this thing, even though it's a same idea. It's slow as heck. And then the other thing, I'm kind of having a hard time finding tanks to put in the bonus slots because they can only be tech tree tanks.
Yeah, I wanted to put the M60 in there, and you can't, can you? So I was a little bit miffed by that, but hey.
Banzai, I did not overclock it. I didn't touch it. What I couldn't quite figure out, I got into the BIOS a little bit. I didn't change anything. I looked around a bit. It looks like it's not overclocked. That's probably something that I'll talk to them on Monday about because it looked like it was sitting at 3.5 hertz or whatever it is, which is its basic speed. So I don't think they overclocked it. I have an extra screen and an extra keyboard and mouse, and it has a wireless on the back of it, so I can actually turn that thing on, and when I talk to them, I can be working on it and this one. So I've got both things going on, so that'll work. Which is what I was doing with this older computer. Is if I forgot something, I could go back to it and get it off of it and all that stuff. The only bread. Yeah, I do, man. I've been a CC for 3 years, I think. And so that's 3, maybe 4 at this point, years of boxes. So it just adds up, man. Where were we? What were we talking about?
Because we actually have the inside track that the game will last at least 2 years. Because I've got 519 days as well.
Somebody said the other day that I'm gonna my premium time will outlast the game, and that's very possible.
Yeah, entirely possible.
Very possible. All right.
Merry Christmas! Look at that.
Merry Christmas, man! It's coming up, isn't it? Can you believe it?
Oh, I know. Do you know what?
It's imminent, as they say.
Do you do any wrapping other than your house general's presents over the Christmas period?
Oh yeah, you ready? I don't know.
Yeah.
Not that
No.
kind of rapping.
No.
I was going to come up with a rhyme, but I can't even. I'm not even that. I'm not even that mentally agile this morning. I mean, I'm actually sort of befuddled. The whole thing has been.
I was slightly lost with your conversation there because I'm a British person and
Yeah, I was about to
wasn't
rap,
very
man.
good,
You know what I mean? Yeah, West
Whatever.
Coast, East Coast.
Wrapping parcels with paper.
Yeah, I'm actually B-siding in my brain about every 10 minutes right now. So
Well, right. Here's a tangent. I've figured out why I don't do this. I don't do the Christmas wrapping. I do the house generals because obviously I can't get her to wrap her own presents. But she did the world's wrapping yesterday, and it took nearly 4.5, maybe 5 hours. And lo betide, God forbid, if I'd walked into the room where she was wrapping and even opened my mouth. I mean, I went in to say, "Do you want a cup of tea?"
she's just like.
Yeah, no. I went, "Do." She went, "Get out." I went, "Do." Okay, I'm out. I'm gone. I don't do Christmas wrapping.
She
man.
didn't.
That
She
does
didn't
my
produce
head
a small, sharp shiv like they do in Liverpool.
in. It's not one of them. It's called
Yeah,
a fly swat.
it
It's
just
a fly
came-
swat. She pokes me with it.
Just came out from under a fold somewhere, folding the clothes.
I'm like, okay, fine.
I
I'll
have
just
to
go
wrap
back
my
into
own.
my.
I think we talked about this last Christmas. And I told you this, and I don't know if you can remember this. Remember the key to wrapping I told you last year?
Yes, that's right. Yeah,
The bags.
the bags. Exactly.
bags.
I did it this year. Yeah, cool. I did the old. I'll have to whisper because she might be listening. Well, I did the old bags, pop them in the bag, and also the cellophane wrap. So you put a cellophane wrap around stuff and tie a ribbon around the top. It's done. See through. She can see what she's getting. Oh.
The only bread
So
wants
anyway.
me to pick between complete rebalance. All right, well, you're making an assumption you can rebalance effectively.
Yeah.
Or they added 15 more tank lines. Holy cow. I choose both. Why not?
Yeah, I choose both as well.
It's Christmas, right?
Yeah.
It's the time of wishes. I choose both. Oh,
Yeah.
got a dog hair on my coffee here.
Well, I haven't got dog hair. I've got a bauble on mine, look, on my tea.
Is it still decorated? Oh, very nice.
Yeah, with a
That's
different
a different
bauble this
color. It was
Yeah,
red.
look,
Yeah,
gold. Gold,
yeah.
special for you. Special. Because you are so special.
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 Okay, streaming wise.
Baby.
Puberty.
Yeah, let's get it testosterone delivered.
I just crashed to the blue screen of death again. Streaming wise, I should be doing a considerable amount of it. Unfortunately, not at the higher quality that you might be used to for the last 2 weeks, but I will be doing some streaming. Probably do some tomorrow, depending on how the conversation goes. I have Stack Up in the afternoon. I will be sending out the gifts for the Tankers Helping Tankers. We had $400. I'm going to chip in another 100 on top of that. Pilgrim's got the gold that he's going to give away. He's also got a contest that we will do for 5,000. Was it for 5,000?
5,000 gold for the contest, and then 5,000 gold split 5 ways to 5, deserving tankers. Top 5 deserving tankers.
Perfect. Yes. So we will be doing that this week, getting those gifts out. Some pretty cool stories on some of those things. Stuff like a father trying to reconnect with the daughter playing the game. We got multiple people who've moved with no job. We got the stuff where you got a lot of clans with older guys in it, and we all have our ailments at this age. So people who use this game as an escape or as an aid to recovery and stuff like that. So really cool stories. As soon as I send all that out, I'll kind of put the stories together, not with any obvious details or anything, just so we can let you guys know where it all went. But thank you to everyone who has sent money. Absolutely fantastically generous.
Yeah, amazing. Amazing.
And I've got that list. Got a little distracted with the computer thing, but we will fire it off in the early part of next week. That's that, I think. I don't think everything else on...
Kedge is asking if you're doing the stream afterwards, which I'm
I am, Kedge, and that's why the thrash today. I knew that was coming, and I wanted to be able to do it. I was actually in the process of writing the note to Tragic saying I couldn't do it, and that's also why we're going to go a little short today. Because because I have to get it all set up. I had most of it set up on the other rig, of course. So now I've got to go through the setup for that. Once again,
do you are you solo on is it a requirement?
No, if you're available, come along.
Yeah, because I've the house channel's giving permission to have the rest of the day. So I've got no more chores to do.
I expected you.
7.
Yep.
So I was up at 7 this morning doing all my chores and everything. So she's gone, you can stay on there for the next 5 hours. Just get out of my way. You know, so yeah, it's cool.
So we're going to give ourselves an hour and a half, 2 hours to sort that out. How is hey, Six Pack Daddy, how's everybody's Christmas ops going? So let's move on to shilling. And really, there's not a lot to shill about, right? It's, whoa. That was weird. All right. All right, this is still weird. Why is it doing that? What? I drag this over to this other monitor and it goes crazy. Wow. Hold on. I'm losing my mind here. Oh, crap. Roman. No way. You still there?
I'm still here.
Oh, dude. What is happening?
It's the blue light. Come on.
Oh, dude. My OBS has lost its mind. Oh, my God. All right. Hold on, guys. I got to sort something out here. Let's see.
Banzai say it's still working.
I got to get my docs going on.
Just while you're doing that, Banzai, the collections, I got the compensation shards and the dupes, and I am 47%. My collection is like almost done due to the compensation. So if you're due compensation, that will smash it, mate. You won't have to worry about the collections.
All right. The one good thing about all this is I do have my 2 big monitors now instead of one big one older, smaller one. But the new one is acting a little weird when I drag stuff back and forth. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. Anyway, shilling. Really, it's Christmas stuff, right, guys?
So put the blue light back on again.
Let's put it back on. Sorry.
Woohoo! There you go.
It's like the title says. I am limping along on impulse power.
Yeah.
Scotty is down there trying to figure out what's going on, but I'm not holding any hope for it being repaired. Boxes.
Yeah, the reason why it's not getting repaired is because he's Scottish and he's pissed.
Angry,
drunk.
both
He's not
angry and drunk.
Sorry.
He's both.
Yeah, he's both. I know you guys call angry pissed, don't you? So, but we call it when you're drunk. Yeah, I get it.
There's really nothing to be said right here, folks. You know, you're buying boxes or you're not.
Now, here's the thing. While we're talking boxes, you know, we had the discussion about EU and NA prices. I resisted buying boxes for my free-to-play account, but I thought, do you know what? Just this once, I'll do it. So I went to the site to buy boxes. They are 10% more expensive in the EU than they are on the NA.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. The conversion rate that Wargaming apply to NA when you buy in British pounds is 10% less than if you buy direct from the EU. So if I buy boxes for my NA account, it's almost £10, if you like. It's 10% cheaper to buy them. I mean, you know what? I wonder whether anybody's ever clicked onto that. So those in the EU are paying more. Well, effectively, they'll say it's the exchange rate. That's what they'll say.
Well, Cliffy's saying it's the VAT, so is that...
Oh, it could be the VAT, I don't know.
One's applied, one of them is applied to, the other one it isn't, or something? Good morning, Capri.
That could be a possibility. I've not really looked into it. But for example, the 75 boxes are £85 in the EU. They're only 76 on the NA. So they're £9 more expensive on the EU. So, you know, what's that, $15? Well, $15 more expensive.
You have said that. I mean, it's always been more expensive on EU.
Yeah. So I guess they just...
That's interesting, though, because you're still using pounds to buy the same thing, just in a different region.
Yeah, mine converts into pounds on the screen so I don't buy in
That
dollars.
could be VAT. That could be you paying the VAT in the EU
Could be.
or England
Could be.
at this point, because you guys have the
Could be
VAT.
Pilgrinomics.
Could be Pilgrinomics. And you're just
But I
not.
mean, if I had the screenshots, I would show you. But I was like, right, well, I'm not buying that for me free to play. Then you can shove that where the sun doesn't shine.
Yeah. Help me. Yes, you should be getting drops for the regular. Excuse me, for the regular campaign. At 10, we're going to finish this up in about an hour or so, or maybe slightly less. At 10, I'm going to come back on and I'll be doing the 12 days of Tanksmas, and then I'll be part of that campaign. Okay, there's the 2 campaigns. I'm the last person, I think, unless there's somebody later today. I didn't look at the schedule if there's anyone after me. You could get NA boxes for half price if you used Panamanian currency.
Apparently, Nigeria sell them as well.
Yeah, there's a prince that will hand them out. All you got to do is send your
Absolutely.
send
Yeah,
your
only bread. I get where you're coming from. I take it you're EU, the only bread. But I'll probably what I'll probably do later on, buy, I don't know, 25 boxes just to put some premium time onto my free-to-play account, whatever.
Yeah.
But I might do that, yeah.
Yeah, Watt NA for the Tanksmas, 12 days of Tanksmas, you're right. And for the smaller drops, all the CCs are on that campaign. But that one doesn't take too long before you've maxed it out. I'd imagine everyone here has probably maxed it out by now. There's 2 more tonight? Okay, good. Cool.
So what you like? What's your discount bonus to credits?
Yeah, let's talk about what's going on with that, because there's several things going on. I'm at 41%.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, thankfully I'm at 47
Really?
because I got the cash back off the compensation shards.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
Nice.
so I smashed the collections and I'm up at 47% now.
Yeah.
I
So-
have I think on my collections I've got something like 5 or 6 to go.
Stickler's at 9. Are you really at 9?
Ooh, that's painful.
29. Okay. That's a little better. I'm going to open these boxes because we can talk about some things here. And thank you to everybody who's sending them. I'm trying to reciprocate as much as possible, but I only get to do 10 a day or less if I have a day like yesterday where the computer sucked. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to slip back into that.
I've sent a ton to your EU account, but you've not accessed that all Christmas. So there's about 30 boxes waiting for you there.
Yeah,
Well,
I need
not
to.
that many,
I need
but,
to get in there. Okay, so Sasquatch, I got to 41 because I was given 200 large boxes by Wargaming to do an opening. So I got to cheat forward. Most people don't buy 200 boxes.
No.
That gave me enough shards and stuff. But what I wanted to talk a little bit about is when you get into this situation here where you're taking a chance by trying to do a specific decoration, especially if you get down to a situation like this where there's just one left out of 5 or 6 or 7 or whatever. I was doing this, if I had 3 or more, I was going, so for example, this right here. There's 1, 2, 3 open and 3, so it's a 50-50. So I was clicking on that and then just going for it with only 1,500 as a cost and hoping that for the best. Well, what I've turned out doing now is I'm doing this. I'm just using the extra 2,000 at
Yes,
this
that's
point.
what I did. Yeah.
I think you can get away with what I was talking about for a while, as long as there's a better than 50%, I guess, is what I would say. And I did a bit of random stuff too early on, but it's come down to the point where I have enough. I'm at 227. This using the extra 2,000, because by the time you miss twice, that's 3,000.
Yeah.
You do 3 times, now you're in the hole.
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of where I am, and that should get me finished or close to it by the end of the event, or at least be able to get a couple of the camos in there. What I really want to do is get to the 50%. That's the goal. So what I'm doing now is, which one am I working on? It's that one's at 1%. So I need another 8 out of this one to get another percentage or whatever it ends up being.
Yeah. Because it's not, you get the 1% not for the completion. It's a certain level, isn't it? And it kicks in the 1%.
Right, it's 65. You need
65.
If you hover over that eye right there, guys, it'll tell you what you need. You can see that I've got 3 at the 0.7%. And remember, that's not just a 1%, it's a part of the math for the multiplication. So it really adds more to your bonus credits than just 1%.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you can get everything to 65, that's not going to get your camo, but that will get you to the 50%, plus the large decorations.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kedge. I mean, that seems to be the consensus. Once you get enough of these things filled in so that you're not getting duplicate after duplicate. And you'll notice that I kind of went through them that way, but I'm down to points where, there's only 2 of those open, there's only 2 of those open. There's only 1 of those open. So you certainly wouldn't want to go, all right, let me go take a chance. Even though this one is, if I click on it, even though it's only 1,500 to try to get that one, there's another 5 or 6 that could be duplicates. So you might as well just crank this bad boy here. Yeah. And, for example, I have enough right now. I can do 1. So we'll just do that and we'll get her done. And you'll know, this is a small thing, but a lot of times I wouldn't know if I got a new one. This thing will kind of glow and the number will obviously go up 1. So just watch this thing up here when you click the button and you'll know if you got a new one. Yeah. And then, of course, once you get the thing, unless you want to change out your decorations for whatever reason, come down here and make sure you break them and get your shards back. You're going to lose ground, but you'll get some of the shards back, and there you go. So that's pretty much how I've been doing it, guys. So we got a 29%. So only bread, have you been free to play or did you buy any boxes? Same thing for, who else was it? Was it Stickler? Stickler has a collection.
Yeah, Stickler was saying he was at 29 as well.
Arnie 3000 spotting mission. I don't know, dude. Let me see where I am in Arnie missions. Nanarni.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a look at that. Are they getting harder as they go along? Is that what people are saying?
Well, no, I haven't done the 3,000 yet. You can simplify it to 1,500. That's 1,000 shards, though, to do that. 1,500 is very doable. 3,000 is that was a weird one. That's actually pretty hard for a lot of people. I'll do my click practice later. Yeah. Well, the anti-duplicator, you still need shards. You need the 1,500, I believe it is, right? The same price it would be for just getting it. But I'm closing in 17 on 228, Math and Public 38, 45. So that's starting to get within reach of knocking out another collection.
Here's a question: are these missions of Arnie's consecutive or concurrent?
Concurrent.
They're all concurrent, right? Yeah. So okay.
So you could do 3 or 4 of them in one game, really.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
So
for that 3,000 HP, you would have to, by the sounds of it, you need to do it in a light tank.
Anything from tier 4 to 10. But yes, a light tank would probably be your best bet.
Yeah, because it's not you causing the damage; it's the spotting damage, isn't it? Right. Okay.
Yep. Right. It does. At least it doesn't say that. It's wargaming, so who knows?
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
I'm pretty sure it's anything. It's just assist. Yeah. And today's is 2,500 3 times in 3 battles.
Yeah. See, I don't mind that if it's over a number of battles. When they give you one battle to do things, it becomes a bit of a grind when it's like that at times.
Yeah. Well, this was a bit of an outlier. All the rest of them were things you just kind of could do by playing, right? You'd get there eventually. This one this is the only one so far I've seen that you really have to think about.
Yeah.
Because you kind of want to go, okay, I'm going to have to get a daggum... I'm going to have to get a daggum light tank and try to do spotting and stuff.
Talking about that, there was a streamer who shall remain nameless that launched into almost a complete video of anti-arty. The very next day, he had to go and do an arty mission for his missions, so he had to play an arty. So it was quite funny to watch him click after all this nonsense he gave the day before. I was like, yeah,
that's funny.
Brilliant.
All right, so that's the Arnie stuff. Got some post here. Got some stuff to give away, so we'll do that. That one game that I crashed on, apparently I got some stuff out of. All right, cool. That's that. What else we got going on here, Pilgrim?
Well, I mean, if you want to talk about Boxing Day while we're here, what's happening next Sunday, for example, we can do.
What is happening next Sunday?
I don't know. We've not really agreed on anything. We sort of said, "Oh, today we're going to do this, that, and the other."
Well, I
And
can.
then,
I'm happy to stream that morning. But
so
if,
am I.
but if
Boxing
you,
Day, innit?
okay, I didn't know if you were available.
Yeah, I'm available because the family are all coming on Christmas Day for a change. Normally they come Boxing Day, so they're coming Christmas Day. So Boxing Day is like recovery day. So I'll be hanging out my backside, but I'll do it anyway. So it makes no difference.
Well, we'll be expecting to see the fight.
Oh yeah. No, I'll set the ring up and everything.
Okay, good.
Yeah, no, you can see it. We'll invite the neighbours round.
We'll all sit there, fat, dumb, and happy from Christmas, and watch you box on Boxing Day. Yeah, the servants are on their own. You let them off that day, and then they can wander.
Yeah,
down.
they have a day off. Yeah,
They wander down to the village, go to the pub.
Yeah,
Maybe that's
and
where
then
Boxing Day came from. All the servants went down, got
they,
drunk, and
was.
they're whooping on each other.
Yeah, all the peasants, get them out there.
I need them to come pick up this brick and put it in a wall somewhere.
Yeah,
Stupid computer.
I think if you get onto them Monday, I'm praying and hoping that they actually do the right thing.
Well, maybe there's some setting that's wrong, or they can help me. I don't know. We'll find out.
We'll find out, won't we? Yeah.
I was smart enough to keep the box.
There you go. Yeah, returning original packaging. I hate that when you've thrown it away. You're like,
Yeah.
sod you, pal.
Yep. All right, cool. I got to remember to get out my the 2 hard drives I put in it, though. I need to get those out and put them back in this thing.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, so we will stream on Sunday, next Sunday, absolutely.
Next Sunday. Yeah.
I don't know how to do that, Cliffy.
Have you reset the memory chip?
Oh, do you mean pull the RAM out and put them back in? You know, I pushed on them a little bit, and they didn't seem loose or anything. So I don't know. Yeah, just reset. That was one thing some people said. I could probably... What I should do is pull one out, because it still should work on 16 gig. I should pull one out, play the game, and see if it crashes. If it does, swap, because you got to start in the first slot. Put the other one that I pulled out, pull that one out, put that one in, and see. That would basically isolate that, right?
Oh, would it void the warranty if you take the RAM out?
Yeah, but they wouldn't know. They wouldn't know if I took it out. Especially.
But the other thing is, you could try your existing RAM in your old computer, surely, or is it not compatible?
No, it's not. Well, I'm sure it'll work, but it's older.
Okay.
Actually, I'm not sure it'll work. I have no idea. I'm assuming it would work, but it's pretty old, so. I think I'm going to call them before I start doing any of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I think the warranty is the thing, isn't it?
They could be watching me right now. Somebody at ABS is like, what's he been doing? Mm-hmm. Oh, do you think it needs 2? Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, it does. It does need 2. That's right, because you can, yeah. Oh, I'm going to call him.
Yeah,
100%.
you're right.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything else to it until I call him.
No, because you're only going to end up, well, you compounded the problem by fiddling with it, sir. So.
Well, some of the suggestions were getting into BIOS and doing this and the other and that. And I'm like, no, not right now. Let's call them on Monday before. And if they want to direct me to do some of that stuff, then I'll try it. The only thing I did was I totally reloaded Windows.
Hey, that's a normal thing to do anyway. So. Yeah,
Kedge, you're right. I didn't think. Yep. I'd have to have another stick. So there you have it. Oh, I did a memory diagnostic for what it's worth anyway. There were no errors that it found, but that's the Windows diagnostic. So
yeah. I am so really. I tell you what, I'm really pissed off for you, mate, because it has taken 3 years of savings, and it was. It was a pinnacle of something, wasn't it? And they've just kicked you right in the nuts.
Yeah, I was excited to have it, but whatever, shit happens, man.
Yeah.
I'll go cry later.
Ah, well, all right then.
Yeah.
Stay on the camera. I need to see that.
Hey, let's do the contest, man.
Let's do the contest.
Yeah.
Right. We have been talking 12 days of Christmas. This, everybody, live on stream, 5,000 gold to the winner. Get your fingers ready. Get your wiki fingers ready.
Yeah, kids, I need to. That's how I need to open. Sorry, Pilgrim. I need to open.
Yeah.
This is Guido 1212. You may have heard me from such things as coffee talk and streaming on Twitch.
Tell them who you are.
Actually, what I need to do is call them and say, "Please hold for Guido."
Yeah, you do, don't you? Or let me do it with an English accent. I'd say, I have Guido on the line. You hold for a minute. What, you have not heard of Guido? That's wrong.
Yeah, Clippy. They'll probably send me another computer and like a Stream Deck and some peripheral. I think this is going to work really nicely. Yeah. Sorry, Pilgrim. Go ahead with your content.
No. What you need to do is say, occasionally I stream on the RU server and we have over 3 million viewers. So would your company like to be advertised as being the company that helped me out, eh?
Yeah, there you go. Oh, speaking of Karen, and I know we don't get into politics. I don't want to get any further in it except to say, did you see Elon Musk's response to Senator Warren? Did you guys see that?
Yes, I saw it.
Dude, I fell out of my chair, man. Yeah. Dude, when people open their gob, he just stuffs a fist in it and says, "How about this?" God, he just cracks me. Anyway, go ahead.
He's cool. Who's the other guy that does that? He's a very good debater. I've watched some of it. He was on Joe Rogan at one point. He debates with
Peterson.
No, it'll come.
Oh, the little dude with the nasally voice.
Yes, that's the one. You know it.
I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. He's very good. He's very intelligent. He's very good at destroying people. But hey,
Shapiro. Yeah, that's
him.
Yeah.
That's him. Yeah. You know, I don't agree with all of his stuff, but some of the stuff that I have watched him do, I'm thinking, wow, you have got a sharp brain there, dude.
Well, yeah, if you're gonna, you can disagree, but you better come with some facts and a bit of non-rhetorical argumentation, or he's probably gonna punch you in the metaphysical face. All right, contest.
Anyway, competition. Here we go. 12 Days of Christmas. Now we all know about 12 Days of Tankmas. This is Guido and Pilgrim's 12 Days of Christmas. Right, there's a song that goes with this, isn't there, guys? And you in the States, in fact, the North American continent, are quite keen on this song. You know, the 12 Days of Christmas, Day of Christmas, my true love gave to me, and so on and so on and so on. So the competition is based around the song. Now, the song originated at a certain date, and I'm taking the answers from that original song. So don't come up with any fantastic, different, Americanized things like, you know, she gave you a hood for your car or a turbocharger or whatever. You know what I mean? Anything like that, right?
It's not the redneck. Song. It's not the redneck 12 Days of Christmas.
Yeah, it's not. No, it's you know, my true love gave to me a turbocharger, some NOS, and a chicken fried in a basket. No, it's not that. Okay. Okay, so
just for the record, that sounds like a fantastic Christmas. a turbocharger, some NOS for my Chevy, and a basket of fried chicken. I mean, that is like the best. That is delicious and fast. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. So as per normal, the question is broken down into three answers. Three answers, guys. You've got to get all three to win the 5,000 gold. Okay, all three.
Or as the Europeans do it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, okay. Yeah. Or as the British do it. Anyway, so
that's a completely different thing.
It is. That's to the French. Actually, that originated. Some say it's not true. That originated. That symbol. We know what that is, don't we?
Yeah.
Peace, man. That symbol originated from the fact that when the English archers went to Agincourt and fired their longbows at the French. You see, the French used to capture the English longbowmen and chop their fingers off so they couldn't draw the bow. So what the English used to do was fire their arrows and then go, look, we've still got our fingers.
Yep.
So anyway.
That's good, Stickler. I like that.
Tangent over. Right. Tangent over. Let's do it. Okay. 3 parts of the question about the song the 12 Days of Christmas from its original version. Okay. The first question is, how many birds are in the song in total? How many birds are in the song in total? That's the first part of the question. Okay. What date, what year was the first published date recorded of the 12 Days of Christmas? Okay, what year? And then the third
What do you
part,
mean? What year what?
what year was it first published?
Published.
Officially published.
Okay.
Okay. As a virgin. It used to be a child's I'll give you this one. It used to be a child's sort of game, but it was actually published on this date a long time ago. I'll give you that. And it has an official date. And then the third part of the question is who is the person who brought it into the modern theatre? So it came back again in the 1900s. There was a guy who was attributed as being the person who brought it back into being, if you like.
All right, so I have a question about the birds.
Okay, so
because this is you are English.
Yeah.
Now there are a large number of birds in it, but there's also some bids.
Oh, there's beards. No, we're not talking beards.
Not
we're talking feathered.
Okay.
No, the feathered kind of birds.
Not the kind of birds you would date.
Not the beard. Hey, beard. All right, girl. Not them.
Okay.
Not
because there's some ballerinas dance around, and
well, there is, yes, but it's
on
not
the islands, on the Emerald Island, they might be like, look at the bids.
Look at the beards.
The bids are dancing.
It's the feathered variety of beard, not the female of the human species type of beard.
Real Esquinto has made us taking a shot. Real Esquinto's taking a shot.
Real skin, it's a good effort, but it's not right.
Ooh, sometimes it gets a little controversial because Pilgrim tends to take his information from like Walmart Wikipedias.
Well, it's a Pilgronomics one,
Yeah.
so you have to work on the Pilgronomics. But that's a good effort, real skin. But
Blues Traveler chucked one at you.
Ooh, let me see.
Blues Traveler's chucked one at you.
No, and no.
Oof.
Completely wrong, Blues. Go back to the drawing board. Wiki fingers. Get your wiki fingers going.
Six-pack daddies come at you.
Okay, six-pack daddy, 2 out of 3. But I'm not going anywhere closer to that. 2 out of 3, mate. Wiki fingers.
Blues Traveler took a shot, now he's got to go. He's like, fine, if I'm not going to win, I'm leaving.
Yeah, if I don't win, I'm going.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for playing. William Scott Bell.
That's completely phased me. William Scott Bell? Right, 2 out of 3 for six-pack daddy. And I'll go back to where were we? Real Skin.
Wasn't
Real
it?
Skin, he's got 2 out of 3 as well.
Wasn't the person who brought it back in the modern era Megan the Stallion? Megan the Stallion? Isn't that who it was?
I don't know. Was it?
Jimmy, hey, what's happening, man? Controversy. Who got 2? Six-pack?
Six-pack got 2 out of 3, and so did Real Skin.
Oh, that's some information right there. Hold on.
Yeah, isn't it just? That's giving you a clue, guys.
Oh.
Jimmy's in the house. Hang on, what we got?
5,000 gold. Lady
5,000
Gome.
gold.
Lady Gome?
Lady no. Lady Gommy. Blues, that's 1 out of 3 correct. I'll make it easy for you guys. Think Pilgronomics. Think Pilgronomics when it comes to the number of birds. That's all I'm going to give you. And it's a lot more than what you think.
Well,
You've got to sing the song. Sing the song to yourself and work it out, guys. I want somebody to win this 5,000 gold 2 days before we leave.
okay. See, there's always a thing. Also, don't any of you guys have Google? I just typed out.
Anybody Google it?
I just typed out how many birds in the 12 Days of Christmas. It is like, here you go. And it is a lot more than you would think.
Yeah.
A lot more.
Sing the song to yourself, guys. Sing it to your house general or your kids. Sing it. Oh, very close, Kedge. Very close. But you need the full name of the guy. And the number's not quite right. Jimmy, no. Real skin, no.
Ooh, well, that number looked right to me.
Nope. Don't forget, you've got swans and you've got all sorts of stuff.
I think your bird information is maybe wrong. If you're saying that number's wrong.
Do you think? Who's done the counting?
Nobody else could do pilgrinomics.
Yeah, don't do Google. Actually, count it yourself. Count it yourself.
Yeah, but Google.
Don't Google it.
This is going to devolve into
Banzai.
Oh man.
No, Jimmy, not 72.
I don't know, man. The number I'm seeing, they're hitting it. So Kedge is not right?
Well, see, Blues came in with that answer first.
Oh.
Oh, no, sorry. Real Skin did. Real Skin, no, sorry, he got the other two and then that answer. So if it does work out that, I mean, for me, it works out a different number. So, you know what I mean? So, well, no, Jimmy's doing 185 now. Look. So, effectively, if independent sources verify that
184 is what multiple websites say. So who got it first with the 184 number? Blues?
Real did. Real Skin. Blues came in second. Real Skin got it first.
All right, Real Skin knocked it out. Wow, that I can't wait to hear your number. What was your number?
Well, I'll tell you what. 5,000 birds to 2021 and Lady Gaga. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were telling me 5,000. How many did you come out to?
No, I came out with 198 birds. Right, 198 birds. The date was 1780, and it's Frederick Austin. So, I mean, Real Skin won it. But if he's going to go with the if we're going to go with 84,
184. I think we can all agree it's 184. Look,
you lot can. But
I'm looking at a website called Bird Spot. They seem like experts.
Well, they're not as expert as Pilgrinomics. It's 198, but we'll go with 184. Real Skin, I think you're the winner. I think we'll go with that. If everybody, I mean, people are going to be unhappy about that, but hey, if you can't get 198, not my problem.
So here's interesting.
I went down and counted it in the song. So there's a partridge in a pear tree to start off with. I'm not going through the whole song. And then the next day, there's the two turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. So that makes 4. So I went through the whole song and counted it all up. I made 108, but we'll go with 184. There you go. So fixed. Real Skin, I need a whisper off you with your in-game name and the server that you play on. And I hope it's NA or EU because I can't do SEA or any of the other servers for that matter. But I can do NA or EU. So just whisper it to me, buddy, and I'll sort you out. EU. Oh, okay, you put it on there. So let me spell it right. Capital E L S K INTO. Are you still counting, Guido?
I am. This is a rabbit hole that gets deeper and deeper. So it was 42 swans a swimming, 42 geese a laying, 36 calling birds, 30 French hens, 22 turtle doves, and 12 partridges in a pear tree.
Yeah. You add all that up. What's that come to?
It's 84, 116, 120, 150, 172, 184.
Well, I made it 198. What about the 13th day? You forgot the 13th day.
I did forget the 13th. There was another. There was another 14.
Yeah, exactly. Peacocks in a jelly or whatever. I don't know. Anyway,
14,
we have a winner.
14 Pilgrinomics.
actually sat and counted it this morning. I must have been distracted by the house general and wrapping presents or something. I don't know.
14 Pheasonomics.
That's it.
And a carton of Marlboros. There's a lot of really funny songs with that. There's like the redneck one and the oh man.
I tell you what, as compensation, right? As compensation, what I will do, Blues, you also got it correct, didn't you? Who else got it correct?
Real Skin did offer to split it.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Blues. Who else? Who else got it right? Blues. Come on, guys, help me out.
Oh, the Mackenzie's version. I forgot
right.
about that one.
Kedge. Who else got it right? Kedge, Blues. I think that was it, wasn't it? Yeah, Kedge, Blues. Okay, Kedge, Blues. Send me your in-game name, and I'll drop you 1,000 gold each. There you go. That's compensation.
I would play that on stream, but it's probably copyrighted, and I'll get a strike or something on my VOD. But the Mackenzie's 12 Days of Christmas is awesome. Bob and Doug McKenzie, did you ever hear about that back in the day?
I need to look at that.
It's amazing. It's Rick Moranis, actually. Rick Moranis and Dave Thomas.
Wow.
And
that's got to be good then.
Yeah, they did. It was on at Saturday Night Live, I think, or maybe they were their own thing. I don't remember. No, SCTV, and they were a couple Canadian guys. It was always hey, and what was their catchphrase? Take off, I think.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
that's it.
Hosers, that's right, Hosers.
All right, okay. Yeah. I like all these Americanized duos like Cheech and Chong and the cartoon one, you know, and all that sort of stuff. It's quite funny. It is quite
funny. Six pack. Are you talking about how to make a little bit of money off of the discounts? I saw that forum post. You can actually. Yeah, so at some of the lower levels, you can actually, if you put it on the discount on the right tank, you can sell that tank and then buy it back for slightly less than you sold it for. And in this case, Pilgrinomics actually works.
Wow! See, It's a thing.
All you had to do is wait just long enough.
There you go. See, I've got a load of kits to sell. I can't wait for the discount time so I can sell them all and get the money back, and then buy some more. That works.
Take off, Hoser. Take off, Yeah, that's awesome.
IS5. Real Skin wants to know if anybody.
I do. I like it. I think it's pretty good. It got recently buffed. It's not amazing, but I do like the IS5. Not bad at all. The gun will troll you. It needs to be close to its work. So it's really kind of a better IS6. It sort of works better than the IS6 does. But the IS6, I don't know if it has pref, right? IS6 does not have pref, I think. All right, Blues, see you, man.
See you, Blues.
From IS3, T10 object. Ooh, good question. I think I like the T10 277 better because of the mobility.
Yeah.
So really you're going mobility or armor.
Yeah.
And I think the T10 and 277's guns are better in terms of accuracy. But the 257 and the IS7 are funny because they will bounce things a lot.
But the temptation, though, Guido, is not to run the T10 of the Object 277 like it's an IS7 or a 257.
Yeah.
The temptation, it's not a heavy. It'll get there fast, but its armor's not as good as you start to think Soviet heavy armor. And
it is, and you'll load into the game and you're like, I'm a heavy, and then you'll be trying to go to the heavy spot, and you will get your armor won't hold up as much. No. But they're still decently armored. They're not terrible. Yeah. They're not terrible. 9s and 8s, especially 8s, will still have trouble with it, but they're nowhere near as hardened as the 257 and IS7. So there really are two completely different play styles, separated from the same tank. The real answer, Stickler, is both, but from there, obviously, since you can't unlock everything at once, do you want the mobility or do you want the armor? And that's the question. So I'm not sure, man. Whatever you think is play style there. Picked up the tier 6 for free. Put the 10.5 derp on it. Which tier 6? You can buy a tank for 3 birds, 100%. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, they will. Yes, they will.
See, that's where the numbers. It was the keys. On the question, the keys gave the additional birds.
Kedge, if anybody can, let me see if I can find the. Let me see if I can find the forum post. I think there's several tanks that will do it, but somebody found the best ones. Shard crafting. If anybody has it and is a mod, chuck it in the chat there. I'm looking for it right now. Naturally. As soon as I look for it, I can't find it.
Jimmy, I got enough compensation on the shards and the purple tubey things. Can't remember the name of them. I am like 6 or 7 from completing all collections because of that. I actually went through yesterday and just clicked everything until all the shards were used, and all my collections are done now, with the exception of about 5 decorations I need, which I'll get with one game today sometime. So yeah, I think the compensation was cool, but it might not work for everybody. You know what I mean?
Man, I don't see it on the front page. It might be buried. Oh, jeez, I hate this. 2-factor crap drives me crazy. I love it and hate it at the same time.
See the injury. See the injury.
What?
Look, you see the injury. See the injury. I shouldn't be doing that, actually.
I'd see that. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
See the injury.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah. Correct.
Yeah. Yeah. They're okay. That one isn't. Bloody French tried to bite my finger off. That was caused by the world's smallest dog.
Oof.
Right? The dog is about this big.
Yeah.
It's a real dog. My son's dog. It's a handbag dog, and it's a puppy, so it's losing its teeth. So I'm messing with it, going, oh look, teeth are falling out. Anchored onto my finger. I was like that. Get off! Get off! Shaking it everywhere. You can't do that. Get off! Get off! Bloody thing. Just get it back in the handbag.
Not a fan of little dogs.
No, I can't. No.
My friends brought their little. They have a. Do you guys have the labradoodle thing going on?
Yes.
In your country, everything's a doodle now.
This is what this was. This was a pug doodle or something.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's just like it's a pug, but crossed with something else.
Yeah, usually with a because they're non-allergenic and they don't shed. So this is the big thing now.
Yeah, you can put them in handbags apparently.
Yeah. I'm just going to leave that. They, I don't want to. I'm not encouraging violence against animals. It was a joke, but somebody would take it wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
My buddy's got a Aussie Doodle. Yeah, Australian Shepherd 50/50 poodle.
Oh dear.
It's It's a cute little thing, man.
I can't. I just can't do. I mean, I've only ever had. Dare I say it, man-sized dogs.
Well, yeah, mine's nearing 80 pounds at this point.
There you go. Yeah.
The Aussies are smart, man.
Yeah.
They are really smart.
Apparently, yeah. I mean, they use them. They use them for like collies over here. They use them for sheep herding and stuff, don't they? Yeah. They are intelligent, smart.
They have two now. They have a labradoodle too, and then they got the Aussie Doodle. Meldeeth, what's happening, man?
Meldeeth in the house.
And thank you to Cliffy. That's somebody had a question. That link up there is for how to get a little bit of profit off of selling tanks and rebuying them with Arnold's discount. It's you're not going to make millions, but it is a chunk of money if you want to do that. Remember though, if you have that tank and it's set up, you're spending gold or demount kits to take stuff off. Are you? Yeah, I think you have to do that, otherwise it destroys it, I believe, when you sell stuff, I think. So you either have to pay to take the stuff off or you destroy the equipment, is my understanding. I haven't tried it.
Yeah.
And I think it's only for some of the lower level stuff. Like, I wonder where I am on old Arnie.
Well, while you're on this, I don't know who else has done this, but I've certainly done this. The lower tier premium tanks that you got out the boxes, I've sold them all with the exception of, I want to say, the Matilda, for pure whatever reasons, because I want to try it out.
I always keep those because if any kind of thing, if you win it again, you get the gold.
Oh yeah. Nope. Well,
I keep all anyway. Premiums. Yeah, I keep all premiums for that reason because it's just a little extra gold chucked at you.
Yeah. No, I won't be buying any more boxes anyway. So I've now got enough premium days, gold and silver and everything else to last me for as long as this game's going to last. I'm not going to go again.
Yeah, Cliffy, those dogs are amazing, man. Like the herd animals just see them. You start to work them, and they immediately do what they're told.
Yeah. No, amazing. Love collies.
Yeah,
mine was a border collie Labrador cross, so it had all the energy of a border collie, but the slovenliness of a Labrador. So it wanted to go and do stuff, but it just couldn't be asked to get off his backside to do it. You know what I mean?
That's definitely the conflict right there. Yeah. When it was on, it was on, and when it was off, it was off.
Yeah, it's like, I'm not really going to get up and chase anything right now. I want to. But,
a Borador. I like that. A Borador.
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right. There is one other thing we got going on. There is a mission Battle of the Bulge thing going on here. Also, you should have got a decent amount of shards for the holiday ops. Remember, each weekend they're going to have, through January 10th, they're going to have another 20,000 shards available, so you will get a chunk each weekend. But Battle of the Bulge is right here. It's just kind of basic stuff. Play the game, and you'll get through it. And it looks like inscriptions. Most of these are sellable, by the way. I sold most of mine. I know that one is. Cool. That Decal Lightning is. I don't know if that is. That one is. I sold some of those. Looks like you can do it multiple times for each one. So there you go. Oh, and the code for Commander AF is one word nuts. Now, Battle of the Bulge, right? Right? Battle of the Bulge. Yeah. One word nuts, right?
Yeah.
That's a battle between who?
Well, that was, which general was it? MacArthur or Patton?
No, that was like a brigadier. The guy who said nuts. Yeah, I can't remember his name. It's not any. I mean, he's famous for it, but he wasn't one of the big wigs.
But the Battle of Bulge was Americans and Germans.
Americans and Germans. Maybe I think the British might have even been at.
Well, no, we didn't get involved in that because it was specifically, there was a town called Kettering or something like that, and it was specifically the American front line.
Yeah.
And the Germans knew they had to take this town, attack and try and capture Antwerp, which would then split the British and American forces. So the Americans, you guys went in with 2 infantry divisions, and there was something like 25% loss rate on the first day. Because the Germans knew they could not lose it. They actually lost it. There was 70 American soldiers held the town for 2 days against nearly 2,000 Germans. Yeah. Eventually the Germans took it back. Yeah, so the Brits weren't involved in it.
McAuliffe, that's the guy's name.
Is that his name?
Yeah. Right. Was he a colonel or a brigadier? I think he was a brigadier, but he may have been just a colonel. I don't remember.
Yeah, I think he got told off, didn't he? He got told. He said that he got told, go back and take that town back right now.
Well, the nut story is the Germans put a flag, parlay, came in and said, "You're surrounded. We give up, surrender." Essentially, and he basically, do you have an answer? And he said one word, nuts.
Nuts, yeah.
And I don't know if he told them one word nuts or if he just said nuts. I can't remember. Someone will tell us right there. But they told him you needed to surrender, and he said nuts. Basically, was the answer.
Brilliant answer. Can you imagine that going back? Can you go and because in German it's Nuse, N-U-S-E.
Yeah.
And the old captain with his white flag going back to the general, going.
Yeah. What did they say? What did they say? Noose. It's a noose. He's kind of like, I don't even know what that means.
I don't know. Perhaps he wants food. I don't know.
It's like, I don't even know what the hell that means.
Yeah, brilliant.
I'm assuming no.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
my point of the whole thing is Germans, Americans, Battle of the Bulge. What do you think the rental is that you get from putting in that code?
Oh, crikey. It's an STA, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a Japanese
Why?
STA2.
Why? 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 Yeah.
You know what I say to that?
Nuts.
Nuts! Nuts!
Oh my goodness. I never clicked. I never clicked until you said it, man.
How did you miss that?
I don't know.
How do
I
you?
just thought the
How does?
STA2 was.
I mean, I'm no
I don't
marketing
know.
genius, right? I didn't, but I didn't have to. I didn't even have to try to come up with the nationality that you would have as the rental.
No.
It seemed apparent to me.
Well, obviously not. Brilliant. Absolutely.
I
Brilliant.
mean, I know they like to do tier eights. I would have picked a Sherman. One of
It doesn't.
the,
Yeah, exactly. A Sherman or
or
a German equivalent. Why not?
I guess there's no Hellcat premium. What's a tank that would have been in there? There's probably
Well, is it not? Is the Super Hellcat not a premium, or is that a tiered?
that's like a gift
That's
tank.
tiered, isn't it?
They
Yeah.
don't sell that, so it's not something you can get a hold of.
There's a bug in the house. We're not going for much longer, buddy. So you've just got a
Oh,
little
well,
time.
it's obvious the one it would be. It's now it's just completely come to me which German tank it is.
Panther?
No, close. Yes, but which one?
Oh, the 10, the Panther M10.
The M10 Panther.
It would be, wouldn't it?
That
But
that is
but
literally the only tank that should have been.
well, now on the American side, you've got to say that it was an infantry operation. To be honest, supported with the Shermans who then skedaddled when they lost the first 10 or so, and they only came back when they had the tank destroyers with them. But it was predominantly an infantry battle.
Bulge?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
absolutely.
know it's a tank battle, but that particular town that they needed to capture was an infantry battle.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name. It begins with K.
I'm going to
I wanna
test
say-
good things right now.
Oh,
Survey says code activated. Get your 5 boxes, people. Do it now. It's working. Thank you for that. Who threw that out there?
Cliffy did.
What a
Cool.
hero. Cliffy, fantastic. Good things. It brought me good things. Look, I just got 5 boxes off of it. Nice.
Very nice.
I don't know. I use it on NA, but give it a shot on EU. Probably not both, but might be. They don't tend to be the same on that stuff, but could be. Very well could be. Awesome. What else we got, man? What else you guys got? Any other questions? What else can we lie about or make things up about?
Yo tanks.
I don't know when they're coming out.
No word on it. What's the thinking? What's the thinking on how good they're going to be? Given that we've had the premium now.
Well, that's a great question because I've played a bit of the MIVI and I haven't found invalid on EU. I'm assuming is what you meant because it's working on NA. Just started my master's in history. Heisenberg, nice. Wondering if my professors are going to notice every paper write is going to be on tank battles when applicable. I got my master's in history on aviation warfare, so that was beautiful. I was perfectly allowed to talk about aviation warfare. Very cool.
For your masters, is it not a subject that you can choose if it's something you know about?
Well, it's good. It's obviously going to be narrowed down more. It can be classical history. I did it through a school called American Military University, AMU, who sort of obviously specializes in military stuff.
Right.
So mine was aviation history. Mine was aviation history, but I narrowed my particular study to military aviation history. But I touched some other aviation history stuff. It's when you get to your doctorate that now you're laser focused on whatever.
Yeah. No, because I didn't do my masters, but predominantly most of mine was on the modern poets or because mine was English literature. So, and some of the writings of some of the older poets, obviously Milton and stuff.
Yeah.
But on my masters, I had to choose because it was English literature. I had to choose actual novelists of any sort. I couldn't go back to poetry. Not that I spout poetry all day long. Just seemed to be a thing to do. But yeah, so that's why I didn't really go into it, because there was a lot of study and I'd have to do a lot of reading. And as you can see, the eyes aren't that good these days anyway, so I didn't bother. So I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. What brought us to that point? What were we talking about? Oh, the Yo tanks.
The Yo tanks.
As far as the mechanic goes, what have you guys seen? I have not seen it be this amazing capability that turned battles around because they were still able to pull back. I think in certain situations, right there in that battle, it could help them, but it hasn't. I haven't seen it turn the Yo tank into an unstoppable monster.
And also the mechanics takes a little bit of getting used to, because I actually repaired my tracks when I didn't need to. Do you know what I mean? I just automatically I hit the repair button when my tracks were.
Well, you do move faster, right? I mean, you say I don't need to, but maybe you do. Maybe you need to back out faster, you know. But I do the same thing. You're right. You get hit in the track, and you're like, "Ooh, don't want to be tracked."
Automatically hit repair button.
Well, here's the good news on that, though. If you get hit and you automatically repair, and they hit you again, you're still crawling backwards.
Of course you are, yeah.
So
you can't be perma-tracked. That's the thing, though.
Yeah. So I think in certain situations that will do it. Here's the Mibby right here. I don't know if I like it better than the Renegade yet. It is a little derpy at times.
Yeah. But it's got a bouncy turret. It has got a bouncy turret.
Well, Real Skinto says it's funny watching them tracked. You keep moving forward. Well, there you go. That may be one of those things that's good about it. People do panic when you push in on them and start getting around them. You know, you can see them flailing, and they can't figure out which way to send their turret. And people who don't understand, you need to turn your hole in your turret, and you know how to stop people from circling you, back up against something. All the different little techniques you can use to keep people from getting around your side too much. You can see people freak, and if there's more than one tank, they're almost always unable to fight. Any more than one tank.
Well, that's interesting. That's quite interesting. There's a little tangent here. Yesterday, I was on the EU server, and I've got my 430U, which makes me look good because it's a good tank. So I play it quite a bit. But I got put into a grand battle, and halfway through, you know, the grand battle maps, I got put into one of those 30 versus 30, which I actually love. I know a lot of people don't like it. I love the maps. I think it's awesome. And I just wish they were all like that. It's great. I mean, especially when you're in something like a medium that you can flex left, right, and centre, get all over the place. So the first half of it was absolutely fantastic. I was smashing everything. It was great stuff. And then I went down to help the heavies over on the far side of the map. And I got down there, and I followed this enemy light over a cliff edge and shot him as he was diving over the cliffs. Killed him, which was awesome. Then I dropped down, and I didn't realise I was into the Viper's Nest. I was surrounded by 6 mediums. Man, oh man, I did not know. Sorry, I was going, oh.
Yeah.
No, shoot that one. Just nightmare. I got absolutely wasted, but yeah, cool.
Those situations, the best thing you can do is just try to pick one guy to shoot. And if you can
it was a CS. I wasted this CS. He must have hated me.
And if you can kill one, take a gun out of the out of the game.
It was cool. I like grand battles. I don't know why they don't do more of them. 2 maps. You know,
it's the only mode I don't have turned on.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh well, you do surprise me. Why is that then? What's the reason?
I just don't like it. I don't know.
Do you not like the big maps?
No, I'm not a big fan of those maps. It feels like such a. There's so many campers on it. It's so hard to push across the open ground and stuff. I don't know.
I guess it's.
Maybe I need to turn it back on and give it a shot.
Do mediums. It's absolutely awesome for medium tanks. It really is, because it's just so big. You can flex everywhere. There's so many places you can get around without being fired on. I mean, there's lots of little outcrops of rocks and angles that they can't get at you. So you can move as a medium. You're all over it. You're like a rash on Paul's bottom. Sorry.
I was like, a rash? Oh my goodness. Hey, Real Skin, thank you, man. I appreciate that. We do this every Sunday. I would like to see Tier 8 Grand Battles, actually.
That'd be cool, yeah.
Yeah, it probably should go down to Tier 8. That would be pretty cool. Oh, they did Tier 8 for a while?
Oh, that'd be interesting. Yeah, I don't know why they got rid of it then.
A rash on a Boar's bottom.
Well, did
you say Boar's bottom?
Yeah, we'll go with that. For the sake of not you getting you banned, that's what I said.
All right, that clears that up. That's what I thought you said.
Absolutely.
Kedge, thanks, man. Thanks for the sub sent over to Real Skinto. That's awesome, man. Thank you very much. I like a Boar's bottom. That's good.
Yep, it works for me.
Anywho. All right, well, I need to go get set up for the stream. I will be coming back up, guys, on the Wargaming channel. Pilgrim and I will both be coming up on the Wargaming channel in about an hour and 45. So I've got to go set all that up, reset my rig here, and we'll come up once I get a hold of Tragic and get set up, and we'll do this thing. Add Heisenberg to friends if you need someone to send. There you go. Yeah, anyone who wants to chuck that out there, Heisenberg could use some friends to trade boxes with. You know, what we should do is try to figure out if there's anyone who needs help and then try to, like, do a box swarm on that person.
That'd be ideal, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be cool.
That would be good. Yeah, that would be good. Just so I can, just to let Real Skin know, I'll sort it in the next hour. So you should see it in the next hour, but if you don't, I'll leave Twitch open to whisper me. It should work. I mean, it's EU, so it's fine.
That's cool, man. Let's see here. Give me a second, guys. I want to do something, hopefully. Depends on how fast I can get in there. Oh, of course, stupid thing. Oh, excellent. Let's see if it's working. I think it's working. All right. Let us give away some boxes, my friends. This is 3 boxes. Let's give away a box before I go. I'm starting to give away. Wait for it. Don't jump the gun.
Don't forget it's exclamation mark raffle.
If it works, hold on. It works. All right, giving away 3 large boxes, dudes. Go ahead. Ruffles.
Ruffles, yeah. Like a boar. Like a bottom's boar.
Ruffles and flourishes. So that'll give us 5 minutes to yappity yap, and we'll get that sorted. Then we'll go get set up for the next thing.
So have you finished your shopping for your house general for Christmas, or are you going to do it Christmas Eve?
Man, I am in the situation where I don't actually know what the hell is back in the closet. We get stuff and we chuck it in the back closet, and neither one of us knows what the hell is back
there. I get given a list. This is how organised this house general of mine is. She presents me with a list in November, nonetheless, and says, that's what I want for Christmas. Off you go. So I have to religiously stick to the list. Get anything different, I'm in the shit big style. So I have to go, and some of this stuff's obscure. I mean, I don't do ladies shopping as such. I have to go to all these ladies looking for stuff. You know what I mean? I'm like, I have to go to the counter assistant and say, have you got this?
So you're given the list of things she knows you now know that need to be bought to make her Christmas
absolutely
complete.
Absolutely. It works for me because it means I don't have to think apart from being
here's what I get. You know what I get?
What do you get?
Hey, babe, what do you want for Christmas? Oh, I don't need anything.
Oh.
How do you think that goes when you actually execute that one on the 25th?
No, there's no living in the Guido house.
No, yeah, when you I tried that one Christmas actually.
Did you really?
Oh yeah. I mean, I had little stuff, but there was no thoughtful big thing. We were trying to save money at the time, and
yeah, because she didn't need anything, did she?
And I could see her over there looking at me. I'm thinking, but you said you didn't need anything.
Yeah, that doesn't work, does it? That doesn't work. It's like the response to that statement is, Yeah, absolutely. I really didn't need
Now
anything.
you all may be sitting there thinking, what an idiot, which would be true.
Uh-huh.
But I'm not a smart man. You know, I do my best.
Nope. You do your
I
best stuff.
learned that lesson. It just sometimes I have to learn them the hard way.
Yeah. I bet that was fun.
But
I bet the
she still says that though. She's like, "Oh, I don't need anything." I'm like, "Okay,
yeah. Yeah.
I guess I go figure it out on my own."
Yeah. But that's actually worse sometimes because you then go out and buy what you think, because you're a man, what you think she would like, and it's nonchalantly put to one side when it's open. Oh, that's nice, dear, thank you. And you never see it again.
Oh yeah,
It probably gets re-gifted for somebody's birthday
yeah.
present.
Most of the gifts from my family get put right into the regift thing, or
Re-gift box.
I think
Oh, it's
I've
hard
told
work,
this story
man.
before. But my parents, one year, right, we were probably married 2 or 3 years, I guess, maybe a year or two actually, because I think we were in Okinawa first at our first duty assignment after we got married, and finished pilot training, went to RTU, and then headed over to Kadena. And the first present that my mom and dad gave us, they sent us several things, but one of the things they sent was matching wolf T-shirts.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
like, I don't even I to this day I don't understand where it's not like my parents walked around in matching wolf T-shirts or anything like that. My
No.
dad wore like a button up, and then later in life button up flannel when he worked. I mean, he was always had slacks on, and only wore jeans on the weekend when he was working. So he,
Smart guy. Smart guy.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
not to the nines, but he was a
No.
businessman, so he wore businessman attire, nearly 24/7. And
Sure.
if we went hunting, then you would see his jeans and whatever.
Yeah.
And my mom was a teacher, so she was always like. Rarely did I ever see my mom wearing around a T-shirt.
No, it'd be
So,
normal. A
so I
t-shirt,
don't know where
flannel
the hell it
vest.
ever came from, but we got these, like
Perhaps they were trying to get down with the kids. You know what I mean?
dude, I don't know, like that T-shirt that Zach Galifianakis or whatever his name is was wearing in the
Yeah.
what was that show called where they're in Vegas? Bachelor Party, right, or Bachelor or
That was it.
something,
Yeah, that
whatever
was
it
it. Yeah.
was, Bachelor, whatever
Yeah.
that was called.
Yeah.
He's got the wolf T-shirt on or whatever. It was, and they were matching. And me and my wife opened those up, and we're like, "What in the world?"
The thing is about that, I mean, I get every year, I get a gnome, which I hate them. I absolutely hate them. I swore blind that I would never have a gnome. And then, of course, I swore blind out loud, so my son heard every year now. Christmas, bloody gnome.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Well, yeah. Now that's a joke, right? It's a yeah.
yeah, it's
All
a
right,
joke gift now.
ready for the winner?
Right, let's do it. Let's see who
Three
wins these
Largy
three
boxes, Gadujwa, and it is Fast Red Horse.
Cool.
Nice. All right, Fast Red
Congratulations.
Horse. Let me try to find you here in chat, because what I need from you is, there he is, your in-game name. Oh look, no wins yet. Nice. So I need, and what boxes you want. Congratulations. All right, guys, for the next stream, 12 Days of Tanksmas, I think you have to be watching the. You can watch it on my channel, but it's going to be restreamed on my channel. So if you have notifications, you're going to see that come up. But I think you need to be watching it on the World of Tanks channel.
Rubber toast. Yeah.
World of Tanks NA to get the drops. So make sure you're watching it on the right channel. And I won't be paying as close attention to the chat on my channel, so I'll do what I can on the World of Tanks one. It's going to be moving fast, probably. All right, Fast Red Horse.
Yeah, you won't see my face on it either, so you'll be all right. You'll just hear this dulcet tones of this Englishman across the airway.
So Fast Red Horse says China boxes. Which one are China boxes? You guys killed me, man.
Is that Chinese New Year?
Oh, the lunar. They must mean the lunar.
Right.
Yeah, that lunar. All right, let me do that right now, man. And it is. Let's see, it's this. Got it. Okay. Let me fire that off, and then we're gonna head out. Get reset up for the next stream. Actually, if we can get you to get those, let's see if we can get those to you as fast as possible here. And boom. Would be interested to see how you did. Somebody, the last person who won, God, I can't remember who it was, did pretty well. Somebody got a tier 8 out of the 3-box thing.
Yeah,
right,
that does happen because I sent Deadhead 3 boxes and he got a tier 8 and about 13,000 gold, I think he said. Something like that, so it's quite handy.
1,300 gold?
1,300 gold, sorry. 13,000, yeah. Woo! 1,300 gold, yeah, so...
I mean, that's possible if you got a tier 8 and one of the tier 5s, maybe, I don't know.
No.
Fast Red Horse, let me know what you got, man. I got to get going, guys. I got to get this thing set up. I want to thank everybody for coming by. Thank you for the subs and the follows. I hope everybody enjoyed themselves. I know I did. Like I said, we're in emergency ops here, but it's working. You are welcome, Fast Red Horse. You know, when you figure it out, let me know what you got down there. That is it from the left side of the Atlantic.
And it is it, the correct side of the Atlantic. Take care, guys.
See you in about an hour and a half.